Have you ever turned a shape upside down and it still looks the same? For example, here we have a square here, right here. We are going to turn this shape upside down and it will look the same. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, it still looks the same. We're going to turn it again back to the original position. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, it still looks the same. Well, this is called point symmetry, and for this video I will show you how to draw point symmetry step by step in the easiest way possible. Alright, so before we move on to understanding the different steps you can use to draw point symmetry, you will first of all need to understand what point symmetry is. So here is the most simple definition of what a point symmetry is. So a figure has point symmetry if it looks the same after being rotated 180-degree around a point. This fixed point is called the center of symmetry, and if you turn it upside down and it still matches, it has point symmetry. We did an example in the introduction of this video, and you have witnessed how I turned the square upside down and it still matches. So again, if you turn a shape upside down and it still matches, it has point symmetry. All right. So point symmetry can or is also known as the origin symmetry or rotational symmetry. Pay attention to this. So again, point symmetry is also known as origin symmetry or rotational symmetry. There we go. Simple definition and explanation of what a point symmetry is. So now let's look at the steps that you can use to draw point symmetry. So these are the very simple steps you can use to draw point symmetry. So here we have 4 steps. Step number 1, step number 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 steps. 4 steps you can use to draw point symmetry. Let's start with step number 1. Step 1 says draw the center point and mark a point and label it O. Step number 2 says draw point A anywhere and place point A anywhere around O. It can be left, right, up, or down. And step number 3 says measure the distance OA. Use a ruler to measure the distance from O to A. And remember, accuracy is very important here. And finally, step number 4, draw point A opposite side. Draw point A on the opposite side of O and make sure distance OA is equals to distance OA on the opposite side. Alright, so grab a piece of paper, your pen, pencil, a ruler, and we are going to draw the line of symmetry, point of symmetry together. So let's start with step number 1. Step number 1. So let's start with step number 1. Draw the center point O. So there we go. That's our center point. And mark a point and again label it O. It's not really clear. So, and remember, this is the middle of everything. So point O is the middle of everything. So that's step number one. Step number two, draw point A anywhere. Place point A anywhere around O. So we can place point A anywhere around O. It can be on the left, on the right, up or down. So you decide whichever way you want to place your point. It's up to you. Okay. So again, step two, say draw point A anywhere and place point A anywhere around O. So for my case, I'm going to draw a point here and I'll label it as A. You can do the same. Okay, so I've decided to draw the shape on the left side. So it's up to you, whichever side you want to draw. Okay, let's move on to step number three. Measure distance O, A. So now we are going to measure distance O and A. For my case here, I'll just draw a line here. If you have a ruler with you, you can use it to get the accurate distance. So I'm drawing this line here to the center. There we go. So that's step number two. Step number three. Measure distance OA. Use a ruler to measure the distance from O to A. Okay. So for this case here, let's say this is 11 meter. Okay. And remember, when you are trying to draw the point of symmetry on any shape, accuracy is very, very important. Okay. So now let's move on to step 4. Draw point A opposite side. Draw point A on the opposite side of O. So this is the opposite side of O. And boom, there we go. And that's the opposite side. So, and make so point O A is equals to point O A. So if we have 11 meter here, then we are going to have 11 meter on this side here. I hope this is clear to you. Right, there we go. Simple steps you can use to draw point symmetry. Okay, so now we are going to draw a symmetrical shape. Or let's say I'll just remove this one here and we choose a shape that we will draw together. Okay, now we are going to draw rectangle together. So we are going to again draw rectangle. If you have your piece of paper with you, you can use your piece of paper. And draw center point. So first of all, we are going to draw a center point. Center point here. That's our center point. and we label it as O. Okay, now we are going to draw one point either on the left or on the right, up, down, whichever way you choose, it's up to you. So for this case here, I am going to draw a point towards the left. Oh, there we go. Okay, and we are going to label. No, I don't think we are going to label. For now, just ignore the part where we label it. Okay, draw the matching point on the right. So after you draw the point on the left, draw a matching point on the right. So here we have, oh, I think it's far away, so let's move closer. There we go. Yeah, okay. Now, when you are drawing your shape, please take note of this step number 3. Accuracy is very, very important. So I have my point right here and the other point here. I will have to make sure that the distance from this side is just the same as the distance on this side. So accuracy is very, very important. All right, so now we are going to draw a point on the top. From the center to the top, there we go. And again, match the opposite point here. There we go. And now we are going to match the point. We're going to join all the points together. So we have, let's use a different color here. We have 1, 2, 3, and boom, boom, boom. There we go. Our shape is complete. It's not really accurate here, but if you're going to draw the point of symmetry, make sure, my advice to you, use a ruler, use a pen, pencil, and make sure you get the correct measurement when you are drawing the point of symmetry. Always remember, accuracy is very, very important. Okay, so there we go. We now have a shape with point symmetry right in the middle. Okay, so very important points here to take note of. A point symmetry is equals to 180-degree rotation, and when you turn a shape upside down, it looks the same. Think of rotating your phone. When you rotate your phone 180 degree, it will still look the same. There we go. And finally, point symmetry is now, I think that's all, and I'll catch you in our next video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay tuned for the next video.